everyone, and welcome to another weekly connection. We're outside here. It's a beautiful day, a little chilly, but it's sunny and wonderful. The birds are playing like crazy today, having a good time. They are liking the cool air. So today we have Lord Katumi and Serapis Bey leading, along with, of course, a slew of others. Lord Mahay is here, and T, and a whole group of Ascended Masters as usual, but they're kind of the head honchos today. So let's do our cosmic thrust oil, right? Putting one drop in our hands. Yeah, if it comes out there, it is cold. All right, rub your hands together. Good. Bring it into your aura, cup your hands together. Oh, and that's just that deep breath in. And that aligns you heaven and earth, and a little more protection to your solar plexus. But it also is bringing us together, uniting our space, you know, because we are not bound by time and space. And I think I was told to spray the aura cleanse today. So for whatever reason, right in my eye, we did that. The aura cleanse is really great for energy, and it might be because of some of the nature spirits that we have out here that they wanted me to do that, because they particularly like that, and they're so fun to play it with. Everyone's kind of frolicking around out here today, including Pat and I. So still haven't moved back into our house, but maybe next week, maybe I'll tell you that I've moved back in, and that would be wonderful. It's come along beautifully. So what they wanted to talk about today is something that actually David Lynch talked about, and that is the expansion of consciousness. And he wanted to talk about, particularly Lord Katumi and Serapis Bey, wanted to talk about open-mindedness. Now, you know, David Lynch uses the analogy, a golf ball-sized consciousness can only perceive a golf ball-sized world. But when we expand ourselves and we are more aware of our surroundings and our interaction with the energies that we are part of, it becomes more of a beach ball sized consciousness. But your consciousness is only contained, or your awareness is only contained within your consciousness of where you are. So there's two things when we're talking about, are we open-minded, or are we fixed within that golf ball mentality? You know, can we expand beyond the golf ball is, of course, our goal, right? So you have an analytical mind and you have an intuitive mind. So when one is open-minded, both things are at play. So when you're open-minded, you don't become a dumb noodle, right? Because you still have opinions, you still have things you like and you dislike. Fine. Like and dislike. But the difference is that I don't say that you have to like the way I like and dislike the way I dislike. I understand, because of the open-mindedness, that there are many ways of perceiving the world around you. So when we are open-minded, we are coming from that expanded perception of consciousness. So when we perceive the world, we see more than just me, my, I, what I want. Now, in expanded consciousness, I still want. I still need. I still like. I still dislike. You see? And that doesn't go away. The difference is that I am totally open to what you believe, to what you like, and to what you dislike. And it doesn't interfere with my stuff, my likes and dislikes. They don't interfere at all, right? Because in an open-mindedness, in that type of consciousness, I can say, you can believe that way, I can believe this way, and we can all be happy. But in the golf ball mentality, right? Narrow-mindedness, closed-mindedness, limited mind, limited beliefs. You're restricted to what, you know, as I say in the sacral chakra, what your shoulds and shouldn'ts are, the doctrine, the dogma, what you were taught. And you can't go beyond that. But in order for us to expand in our consciousness, and in order for us to live on this planet in harmony from love, and as we said last week, from that unconditional love that doesn't judge, we need to open our minds. We need to become more open-minded, more expanded in our understanding of ourselves and the world around us, and all the differences of the people. It is our differences that make this planet kind of exciting and interesting. In a narrow-minded mentality, it would be that I need to change you so that you see what I see, believe what I believe. But that isn't how consciousness works. With consciousness, we expand ourselves beyond our own beliefs. And you can have beliefs, but I expand myself beyond that to see your beliefs, to understand your world. So it allows us to become expanded, more aware, more awake, because we see from all these different angles. When you die, there are 7 main mansion worlds in the mortal realms. One of these, on the 4th one, it's what I call the movie theater. And it is the most popular place for a mortal to go in post-life, part of heaven, the 7 worlds of heaven, the 7 mansions of heaven, whatever you call it. And in that place, you see all these aspects of your life. There are 14 tasks of understanding that we need to master, which I go over in Expanding Consciousness, which I'm going to have to redo because that video got, but anyway, it's okay, we'll redo it. So in there I explain the 14 levels of consciousness, and what we need to do is master all 14 levels when we're a finished ascendant being, and then you become part of the celestial realms. So mortals are actually extremely important in the cosmos. So you're a celestial in training. So on this 4th level in the mansion worlds, it's the movie theater. And in the movie theater, everybody's in this place, but everybody is experiencing their own thing. And they're seeing an aspect of understanding from every point of view simultaneously. And they're seeing all of their lifetimes concerning that point of view simultaneously. And they're seeing everyone who it affected in all those lifetimes simultaneously. It's very difficult to grasp and understand that from this limited dimension, but it is a wowie zowie is all I can say. And it is so much a loved place that usually after people go, through the initial part of life reviews and all of that, they go right into the City of Lights, they go right to the movie theater, because it is a wowie zowie. I don't know how else to say it. Because you really can't comprehend that with this mind. It's really experiential. So in that place, and the whole idea of that is to allow us to expand in our awareness and to expand to understand all the ramifications, all of the interpretations of what we do. I can have an experience and someone else will have a totally different explanation of that experience. So who's right and who's wrong? Yeah, everybody, right? It all is. So it makes it fun. And when you work with expanded and open-mindedness, it is far more exciting. It's far more interesting in life. The understanding and the expanded feeling that you have in that open-mindedness is very rewarding, because it gives it a knowingness. You have a knowingness and an understanding. And I've spent my whole life just wanting to understand and going into every nuance of human emotions and understanding this play that we have here on planet Earth. So humans are able to expand their awareness completely. But in third dimension Earth, we don't believe that. We don't know that yet. And that's our job as the light seeds, is to expand ourselves more and more and more, to get more and more taste of the cosmos, more and more taste of the universe. And open-mindedness is an essential part of that. Open-mindedness allows us to see and understand one another. I still have my likes and dislikes. But who cares, right? It doesn't matter. It only matters to me. It doesn't matter, right? And are my opinions right and wrong? Yep, they're right and wrong. You see how much more fun it is? It's just more fun. So this week, we want you to practice trying to be as open-minded and understanding as you can with everything around you, everything going on the news, all the crazy people in the world, right? Because we need to understand. There's a reason for craziness. What is it? What are they trying to say? Like raising a kid, and the kid has a tantrum. What's that kid trying to tell me? Now, I'm not going to let him have the tantrum and get away with the tantrum, but I am going to figure out what that child wants and work it out with that child. That's what it's like being on Earth with all these humans. We're here to work it out. And the more we do it, and the more we are that light seed, the more expanded and open-minded we become. But you practice this. You practice understanding other people. Your job as the light seed is to be understanding and caring and compassionate in an unconditional way. And remember, true compassion doesn't care, right? And that means that I honor you, what your choices are. Do I disagree? Very often. But it's okay. It's okay. So let's do our meditation today with trying to work on bringing that light into ourselves to expand our consciousness out farther, bring our aura out more, and let people share our light so that we can shift into a more humanitarian, a more loving and caring planet where everyone gets what they need and they want. Let's work on that right now. So we're going to bring that light in, that yummy, yummy, gold, viscous, honey light coming from Source. And it comes down into the top of your head. And it's winter time for everybody. So be sure to fill your sinuses, fill your brain, your sinuses, right? All of that. Get that light down into your throat. That light is very healing. Good. And we bring it on down and out our fingers. Good. And into our heart and our lungs. Fill your heart and lungs. Express yourself in that love. And bring it down into your torso. And fill your liver. Fill your liver with that light. Right? Right here. Fill your liver. Because your liver is the essence of emotion. It's the aerosol of those emotions. Let's fill that with light so that we can come not from anger, not from judgment, but from the loving light that we are. And we bring it on into our belly. Remember your tantian, just below your belly button? And then into your hips and into your thighs, your knees. Help your kidneys a little more here in your knees, calves, ankles, feet, and out your feet into the earth. And the mother's like, whippy, yippee, yippee, you're here. Grabs onto you. She grabs on. Make sure you're really tethered to that grid, which is her essence, right? It's her energy field. And then we bring it right back up around the back of our back, up the spine, back up to source. And we breathe in that mother energy, that nurturing, loving, caring love. And we bring it back to source, and we bring it back down. Bring the father energy down, bring it around the grid, and bring it back up the back. And we just do that a few times, rotating it around, getting a nice rotation, making that orbit strong, clean, clear, so that we feel that energy of being tethered heaven and earth, of being the light seeds. And all still star children are light seeds, right? Because this is our job. We came here to lighten up a very dense planet through us, through our work, through our consciousness. So now we'll bring that light back up, and this time we're going to rainbow it right out the top of our heads to our root aura, and make that gold light so strong on that root aura so that you can endure the crazy nuttiness of humans on planet Earth right now. Remember, they're babies. They don't know better yet. It's our job to teach, because we're the older kids. And the sacral chakra, which is where your limited beliefs are. These are the things that keep you at a golf ball size consciousness. Let's fill that up so that we can expand at least to a beach ball and keep going, and fill that with that light so that we're full of understanding and love. And into the solar plexus, which is our power center. So now we emit power in the true sense, which is that unconditional love, not my ego, not your ego, not the ego, but that love, that understanding. And that's what we radiate out through those light fibers. And we continue into the heart, which is of course our goal, to be that heart love and that energy, so that that's what people see and experience when they see us. And then into the throat, where we express that love in all that we are, no matter what life brings you. And life brings you bumps in the road. It's called life. But how you deal with them depends on your consciousness, and how they come out for you depends on your consciousness. So let's keep going with that. Get that nice and strong. And then your third eye, where you have no doubt that you are this light seed doing a light job. And it's a good job. And then your crown aura, where you wear your crown. You wear that crown. You are a celestial in training, after all. So wear your crown. And let people see how wonderful it is to be light. And maybe they'll want to be light. And expand that out. Let's make it really wide today. Let's make it 12 inches. And saturate that outer edge of your aura so that you are in this cocoon of light, connected heaven and earth, protected on all sides, and wearing that light so that others can munch and crunch it. Let them munch and crunch it. It's our job. We're the juice bar, right? So we provide that light because they don't know any better. Lower dimensional beings going right through the solar plexus and don't know that you're not supposed to do that. We train them by not letting them into our solar plexus and giving them that light. Give them the juice they want. Juice up. And you keep your shield up all the time so that you can do your job being the light seed. And here's the thing, the more we do it, the more we are that, the more open-minded we become, and the more expanded our consciousness becomes. So what a good job. So this week, we're going to practice being as open-minded as we can with everything that we see. and not judge it, but understand it and know that it's just all part of a learning process here on earth. So I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. I love you all, and remember to like and subscribe on my YouTube page here, because you know that's how YouTube is. They make you needy. So I hope you've had fun today. I love you. Bye-bye.